Yeah.
Yes.
Just clap.
I'm gonna do an epic wait, clap? Well,
No, you gotta calm down.
Yeah.
That
Yeah.
doesn't work.
You're Skeeves, right?
Yeah, okay.
Count down.
Alright,
Five.
I'll put it, wait, no. That doesn't, it
No,
doesn't,
Since you're recording only your voice, I'll
Yeah.
do the sync. I'll do the
1,
sync.
2, 3, 4, 5. You got that? Future me, when I'm editing this in like 2 weeks? 1, 2, 3, 4, 3, 2, 1. You got that? Okay? Give me a thumbs up if you got that. Alright, thanks. DVD, yeah, play the intro. Alright? Remember the intro? You're gonna make a new one?
What's going on?
Ding, ding. Crazy. Ding, ding.
So, there's a doctor. You're hanging out by Skeeves. Everyone, this is what the arc is revolving around, is Skeeves in the hospital. So you're all hanging out with him. Everyone's there, but then there's a doctor. He says, "Fuck, this delivery won't come in. What's going on? We need these drugs for Skeeves' recovery."
I heard you need drugs. Tell us where it is and you can get it.
Yeah. We need
That good
some
shit. That good shit.
some stuff, some morphine from morphine is like it transmorphs stuff inside someone's body. It's like a magic thing. Yeah,
Morphine.
morphine. Yeah.
I assume that after doing this for you and perhaps the hospital collectively would owe us a favor.
Yes, and the favor will be treating your friend.
No,
The-
we've
Wait, we already paid you for that.
Yeah,
We
about
paid
that.
you.
The price has gone up. We've
What the fuck?
we've
You can't
increased
do
the
that.
price. No,
Government.
well,
No.
there's some unforeseen things that have happened. It's
Like
spreading to
pills
his
not being
his
delivered?
chest. It's spreading to his chest, and we just
What's spreading to his chest?
we just have to treat it. Yeah, so just get us
Nice.
the morphine. We also need some heroin.
Wait, did you just say insert
Heroin.
pun?
Huh?
Do we need transportation? Demla, do you have the ghost RV?
Is it parked in the parking lot?
I think it is.
No.
Nope, it's not.
How did you get here? Excuse me, but if it's not in the parking lot, how exactly did you
Also, I
get
don't know where KD is.
I point
I've-
to my feet.
I've stopped questioning
I
how
walked.
she moves.
Katie's looking for employment in Green.
And
What?
she's
Oh,
working in a
wait.
lightning dome now, which is even worse than a thunderdome.
Oh, she's working at a worse. She's somehow found a worse place to work.
The
I
lightning
get
dome.
I get only struck
Being
by
a
lightning.
reasonable person, I would not allow her to do that. I have higher standards for her.
I'm
than
actually an electrical conductor now. What? I hold two wires.
that. No.
Jade, fundamentally. My job is to act as a ground for
Yeah.
electricity.
Yeah.
There's so much better jobs,
Imagine that as a job, being a ground.
That's
Being
true.
ground.
All of her jobs involve her getting
Die.
shocked. She
No,
somehow
imagine
finds
you would
every
die.
job that involves her getting shocked somehow. Yeah, I'm a taser tester. Yeah, I actually I run a key and kite
Execution.
business.
She's an electrical chair.
Yeah,
Usually
test electrical
work.
chairs.
Oh,
Luckily,
God.
none of them have worked yet.
Aw,
I'm going
man.
in again today.
Can't you work in like a Panera or something?
What is that?
Is it Gnome Depot?
Gnome Depot!
Animlio, are you saying that they have a pet that Gnome Depot is
Can we, instead of going to the pharmacy shop, do you guys just want to go to Gnome Depot?
Hold on,
Let's
hold
go
on,
to
wait,
Gnome Depot.
wait, Anemlia, Gnome Depot existed thousands of years ago when my kind roamed the earth. Are you saying that it's still here after all this time?
Well, yeah, gnomes actually live forever, which is crazy. It's the same gnomes.
Oh, they don't have souls.
Yeah, they don't have
We
souls.
established
They're
this.
like vampires. They live forever.
I'm sorry, sir, medical professional, but
Yeah,
it seems as though
yeah,
I have
what?
to take a detour.
Oh,
Do you know whether or not there's a Gnome Depot in the general
a
vicinity?
Gnome Depot? Yeah, we have one.
No, here's what we do. Here's what we do. We bring a gnome with us, and we use his soul sucking powers to combat the drug snatchers.
Oh, that's magic anesthesia. Is you take the soul out of the body and then do the surgery, and then put the soul back in. I guess if you can find a gnome, that would also work. If you can get a gnome, if any of them are like on break during the Gnome Depot, I don't know if they sell gnomes in Gnome Depot. That would kind of be weird.
They did when I used
They
to.
did, but then
They
came into
still have
question about
some.
how ethical it was.
You're heading over to Gnome Depot. There's a gnome history section.
Just as I remember it, the gnome history section. Ignatius walked past it. Let's make our way to the clearance. They might have something good on their hands here.
You cannot
You can-
possess a fungi.
Yeah, you
Possess
can't.
a
You can't
gnome.
possess gnomes because they don't have brains. Because they're
Or
fungi.
souls for you to inhabit.
You can't
They
possess
don't
plants.
have brains? Then how did
They're
they
fungi.
make this pyramid scheme?
They're a hive mind. I want to see the gnome queen. Gnome queen. Gnome queen.
Do not.
Gnome
You do
queen.
not want to see the gnome queen.
What if I do? I find a gnome in the shelves and I look at him and I like do the little
You
hand
seek
thing.
the gnome queen.
I nod. Yeah, man. I seek the gnome queen.
He pokes you a couple times.
I poke him back.
Ah! You passed
Quite
the
a bit
first
harder.
test.
I take the little man in my hands and I shake him.
No! He pops.
No!
A second gnome comes out.
I'm
you
distressed.
You failed the second test. You'll have to redeem yourself. That was
Okay,
not a good gnome play, as it's known.
I am
Like a
immensely
GG.
saddened by this development.
That wasn't.
Okay,
I am
feeling
very
remorse
GT
is one of the
of you.
tests. So you get 1 point, 2 points, minus 1 point. So that's 1 point in total. You have to get 10 gnome points in order to meet the gnome queen, and in order to increase your gnome aptitude, there are many things that you can do. One of them is purchasing from the Gnome Depot. It's like a rewards program.
Can I give him a letter?
Yeah, all right. He reads it and he goes, "Oh, it's super long. It's like a tome. It's like multiple pages. Oh no. Oh God. What?" The gnome just looks at Anemlio with like a look of horror, and then it cuts. To Ignatius. He's in the clearance aisle. So there's all sorts of artifacts, but they're in the clearance aisle, so they're all kind of shitty.
Does he recognize any?
They're like common magic items. There's like a BlackBerry, but it's like a real BlackBerry phone, but it's tiny, so it's like impossible to use.
Is there a match like a lighting match that it just goes on forever? Just an infinite match?
Oh, yeah, infinite match. But yeah, there's an infinite match and everything around it is scorched. Like there's just ashes next to it.
An infinite match. Ignatius like wraps some tendrils around it.
It's hot.
Fire boosts Ignatius. It makes him
Okay.
more brittle.
Yeah, you can just keep that shit in your body and be
Yeah.
powerful.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Atmos, where are you?
I don't want to give up my soul, so I'm looking for the one man, crazy man who could slash the prices.
I'm
looking
Crazy Gnome Jones!
Yeti. I wanted
I'll
to teach
slash
me
the
his
prices in
ways.
half, but then I'll also slash the product in half.
I wanted to teach me his ways.
So
I know
if
his-
you're buying like an eraser, that's pretty good. But if you're buying like something jarred, that's not probably very good.
I
What if
wanna
it's an
learn
egg?
his Power.
Yeah, you don't want. Yeah. Wait, who are? Wait, you're not even here, and then you disappear.
Gnome Jones, please. I've heard.
Yes,
I've
sir.
heard your legend. I've heard legends of your power.
Yes, I have spread my legend far and wide.
That's weird, bro.
What? Why is that weird? I
I
thought it was a good marketing strategy. I'm legendary.
Legendary?
Yes, you are pretty.
You're not here,
legendary.
and then you disappear
I
again.
can't. He slaps you.
Slashes your price. Your
He
50%.
slashes your face.
Yeah, then you're a person and a ghost. There's gonna be like a Steven Universe finale with you separated into your ghost.
No,
form
I
and-
refuse. That's not how my
Human
life is
form.
gonna go. I'm not here for existential crises.
No, it's gonna
Crises.
happen.
Crises.
No, I
That's a-
refuse.
Sweet
That's
edge.
foreshadowing. This is
Le-
for. Does it
legally,
count
I
as
refuse.
foreshadowing if you just say something that's gonna happen?
No, it does not.
Spread your knowledge of slashing prices crazily.
What? I couldn't. You have to prove yourself. And
I
then
will
we have
do
a training.
anything.
We have a training montage of you just
Hell
cutting
yeah.
shit in the store in half.
Eventually, Ignatius joins him.
Yeah.
I'm just cutting.
Yeah,
shit
you're
in
cutting
half.
shit, and then you find Ignatius, and Ignatius looks over, and you're fucking slashing shit up, and Gnome Jones is like looking with his hand on his chin, like, yes, very good.
And Ignatius is like, okay, and then he leaves.
No, he sees. Okay, Ignatius, you see the montage, but in universe, it's a montage. So like he teleports away,
Yeah.
and then teleports there and is chopping something, and then it cuts to him nodding, and then he teleports away.
It's the infamous Gnome Depot montage minute. I can't believe I've caught it. It only
Yes.
happens once a day. That's incredible.
Yes.
Atmos, good job. You made it in.
Gnome Jones looks over at you. He cannot hear you.
That makes sense.
Is
I don't
Atmos on like a dimension that superstates the tip?
Yes.
Like is above?
You're in the gnome zone. Unfortunately. Cut to Anemlio. You are being led by this gnome who's shaking. He's scared.
Oh
Like,
no.
I
Love this.
I gotta bring you to the missus. Gotta bring you. You get to a big door, like a really big
Wait,
door.
Is it a normal sized door because it's a gnome.
No, it is a big door compared to humans.
So how do they open the door? Is there a smaller door underneath the door?
It's a sensor.
It's an automatic door.
Yeah, it's a sliding door. It's just huge. But
Giant
yeah, the sensor
glass
is on the
automatic
bottom.
door.
Got bullet holes in
Yeah.
it.
Oh, yeah. No, it's just got slash marks, like claw marks.
No, Jones has been there. It's
It's
part of my
got-
training montage.
yeah. Atmos cuts, and then he's Atmos cuts over to you and starts cutting stuff, and then teleports away. Is that Atmos? Oh god, he's in the gnome zone. He's in the gnome zone. Okay, gotta bring it to the queen. Okay.
This is awesome.
He opens the door and it's
Gnome
pitch
zone.
black. It's pitch black in there.
I blend in
Yes.
only slightly, however,
but as
because
you-
I am turquoise. Not
Yeah.
turquoise.
As you
Maybe.
start walking, there's like lights, like sparkle lights all around. It's cool. It's like space or a cave or something that sparkles.
That's pretty
Um,
cool.
And
Could vibe
you're
with
walking
this.
through, and eventually you reach the end, and there's a throne, and on the throne is a giant woman. She has the gnome hat. She's got the big pointy hat. She's like,
Twice my height.
I'll say twice your height. She's very tall. She picks you up by your throat. What do you want?
I'm struck by panic.
Well, I made a drink with the gnome queen. It was like, I want to see the gnome queen. And Chase was like, I want to see the gnome queen.
This was beyond what I was expecting.
It's beyond.
Yeah, she's got like
comprehension.
sharp teeth and shit. Like
Ignatius
she's.
Oh.
warned you, bro.
No,
She's like
this
a
is
monster.
awesome.
Is
It's
she
not
like
fear, it's
partly in the gnome
intimidation.
zone?
What do you want? Speak. What are you?
What am I?
Why have you been brought to my domain?
I don't know. Ask the little guy.
What do you even
I just gave him a letter, and he
say?
said, "Oh,
Gnome Jackson, why did you bring him here? Gnome Jackson goes, I gotta bring it, What are you saying? Speak up. God damn, I hate you.
He fucking snaps and he
Love.
explodes.
Oh, she stomps on the gnome.
No!
Gnome.
That's what I said.
oh.
Yeah, fuck you.
There's a
I said that.
audience member watching who says that.
No.
No.
Yeah, this whole thing is
No.
actually canonically a play. It's like Mario 3. So why are you here? What did you give him?
I gave him a letter. Do I still have the letter, or did he take it from me?
It's
fucking
on the
burned
floor,
it.
so you can like point to it.
I point at the letter.
What? Letter? What are you? Why are you bringing letter? I didn't order
I'm a
anything.
mailman.
Oh, okay.
It's not necessarily if you order something. It's like if someone, wants to send you something.
You're a man
I
that's
get all my
male.
gnomes to process the letters. They normally just eat them because they don't know words.
Normally.
They know good words, so I don't
Normally.
really. Okay, I guess I can. And then she picks it up. She reads it. It's very tiny in her hands because she's got very big hands because she's a giant woman. She's reading it.
You can mention that again if you want.
Yeah.
So
Just
her
say it
giant
again
eyes
for-
because she's a giant woman and she's looking at it. She's reading it. She goes, oh, well, what? I didn't know I could do that. What? The hell?
Wait a minute.
This is. Did you write this?
No.
Because this is some smut, dude. What is this?
Oh.
what is this?
I am blushing. This is not what I expected
Why
it
did
to
you
be.
deliver this to me?
I don't know. I don't read the letters.
So no, Jackson read that and said,
Yeah, that's what freaked him out. All right, what do you say to the gnome queen before the cut?
Can I have the letter?
Yeah, back. please.
Um, yeah, all right.
No, the mailman can't
That's
read
the-
the letter.
Wait, isn't that against your code or something?
No, it's not for reading. I fold it in half and rip it in half.
Yeah, you
even
just
more illegal.
straight faced rip it. Oh, was that not for me? What was?
It
like,
was
why
for
did you
you.
even have
No,
that
no,
written?
no, no. It was for you. Don't
Why do
be
you-
mistaken.
Okay, what's your intention by giving me that? I don't.
It was a
don't-
letter. It's my job to deliver letters.
Okay, so who wrote that for me?
Didn't you read who sent it?
This is a prophecy letter.
"This is from
That was the joke.
Oh, this is a prophecy letter.
The joke is that it was a prophecy letter.
I'm.
Cut.
Oh no, it was a prophecy letter.
Cut
Uh-oh.
to Ignatius. What are
Yes.
you doing, Ignatius?
So Ignatius is gonna head back to the pickled gnome section. I find the nearest gnome.
Mm-hmm.
Excuse me, sir, gnome. Would you happen to know of a gnome, a gullible gnome? Do you know a gnome named Gullible?
Why are you
This
asking
feels
me
like a
this?
Good setup.
Are you gullible gnome? What?
Why do
It
you
says-
want a gullible
It says
gnome?
hello. It says come with me on the ceiling. If you look up, you can see it.
I wrote that there.
In that case, are you the gullible gnome, sir? Gnome.
What do you? We aren't like the seven dwarves with like attributes. I don't. What?
You might as
Why-
well be. I don't particularly. Would you consider yourself gullible?
Why would I
Where's
tell
this
you that?
going?
Well, out of respect for me, of course.
Oh yeah, I'm not gullible. I'm
I see.
reasonable gnome.
Do you see
That's
any?
my name.
Fuck.
Have
So
seen
you
any-
do
Oh,
have an
no.
attribute then. You've
Have
got
you
an.
seen?
You're not here. And then
Have
you
you seen?
disappear
Have you
again.
seen any gnomes that are the gullible gnomes? They're a pack of gnomes actually. I used to
Pack of
converse with
what?
them. They're old. They're elder
Ancient.
gnomes.
What's a group of
Elder
gnomes
gnomes.
called? A gaggle?
A party.
A gaggle.
A hoedown.
Oh shit.
A hoedown of gnomes. Wait, what did you ask me? What
Would
did
you
you
happen
ask
to
me?
know the location?
It's called a
of
donzi, by the way.
of a gullible gnome?
Why do you need a gullible gnome?
I need help with something, but I couldn't tell it to anyone except for a gullible gnome.
What do you need help with?
Well, you see, my friend is having a surgery, and I need someone to help him out by temporarily keeping his soul. Of course,
Yeah. Oh yeah.
you would be paid for this.
We do that
A
all the
lot
time. I
of
don't know why you
gnomes,
need someone who's
no.
gullible.
Oh, would you be willing to come with me?
Yes.
All right.
I'm reasonable gnome.
Right this way, reasonable gnome.
All right. Yeah, you're out. You're done.
He
You got it done,
back to
baby.
the hospital, yeah.
Yeah.
I love the idea of the training montage and Queen Pal going on while he just completes.
Yeah. He's doing the actual mission as these things are happening. Yeah. Atmos. Your training montage is over. You've just cut your final price in half for your training. And then Gnome Jones looks at you and he goes, I think it's time for your final technique.
Oh.
Cutting things in half twice.
Oh shit.
Quartering the price.
Oh god, are you still sure I'm ready? For such a
I
power?
don't know, but from what I've seen of your training, you
The
seem to
potential.
be. I have seen your potential, young one, and I think that you may be able to pull it off.
Take your
All right,
best for that.
he gives you like a Twinkie.
Oh shit.
All right. Now you can half this, of course. Everyone can half one of these, and you cut it in half, and now cut the half in half.
I focus my mind to the gnome zone.
Yes, you attune to the gnome
I
zone.
drink-
All sorts of gnomes are flying around your head. Whoosh, whoosh.
You start to grow
That's what the gnome zone is. It's how they get around.
much-
You focus all your power. You've got it. You can feel the tingling in your fingertips.
I can feel the
Your
gnome.
fingertips split in half. And then you cut.
I can feel the ancient gnomes
Whoosh.
guiding my blade.
Yes.
I'm terrified.
It's like splitting an atom in half. Like there's
Yeah.
intense power. There's intense power held within, and you manage to contain it all within your all within your palm. Boom. And then you open your eyes. It's quartered. Noam Jones he's looking at you and he's nodding his head. I knew you would be the one the prophecy spoke of.
Wait a minute.
Is it another prophecy that I've delivered?
Is it the same prophecy?
Yeah, he pulls out a
Is it
letter.
the same prophecy?
Yeah, I gotta bring you to the Gnome Queen.
I'm filled with such immense panic.
So you walk over. Yeah, so there was once a prophecy. You're supposed to reduce
I have to
the
kill the
Gnome
queen.
Queen's lover into 4.
Wait,
And I don't
Oh, who's the gnome
Yeah, I
queen's
don't know
lover?
who the gnome I don't know. She hasn't been seeing anyone cuz she's very large. So I don't know who would. And then you walk in and then Emilio is just standing there.
I'm.
What the fuck is this shit anymore?
There's another visitor.
Did we?
Gnome Jones.
Did we do drugs? Did we do
Gnome
power
Jones,
before we
why?
did this?
Is this the chosen one? 2 prophecies fulfilled in one night? Dear
What
Todd.
is this? What is this anymore?
She looks at both of you. Now, if only we had the third member of the prophecy, the angled one, and the eternal flame.
I
Wait a
fall to
minute, I
the
know.
floor in desperation. I bang my fists.
I fade into the
I'm
gnome zone
crying.
with Ignatius.
Days pass, and eventually Ignatius comes back. Then
Yeah.
for hard.
Yeah, no, because the time moves. Wait, no, time moves slower in the gnome zone. So you spend like 3 weeks in the gnome zone,
I have an actual gnome boots, like Ignatius.
and then Ignatius just
I
enters.
found you.
Oh, by the way,
I start running.
No.
Mid-sentence.
I've been in here this entire time. Skeev's condition is stabilized. Everything's looking up. But I'm confused. What
I
happened?
I'm running. I'm trying to get out, man.
Ignatius, I can cut things in half and then cut into halves again.
Are you two attempting to duel the Gnome Queen?
I don't know.
I knew a man
I think
who
it's a prophecy.
tried
So
that. many
I look at Atmos. I look at Atmos. Atmos, man, I know we haven't talked much, but please get me out of here, man.
I think we can escape.
Please get me out.
Can't
Wait.
escape the gnome zone, man.
You guys,
These are two things.
it's the 3.
It's only been about 2 days. It's only been about 2 days.
The angled one of the eternal flame, the quartermaster, and
Quarterback.
and then she looks at you.
I'm putting my. I'm so stressed. I've got my hands on my head. This is not what I wanted.
What's wrong? She holds you by your throat again. That's the only way she can carry people. What's wrong?
Queen
Can I-
Gnome!
Can I float onto the ceiling and just stay up there?
A rubber band.
Yeah, you continue. She holds you up, and then you phase through her hand and go up.
Can you rubber
Okay.
band into the gnome in the gnome zone?
Yeah.
I
Uh,
don't want
Exactly
to.
what do you mean by the 3 of the progeny?
All right.
What's going
so
on here?
Prophecy.
there were the prophecy of the 3, the eternal flame, the angled eternal flame, then the quartermaster, and finally, the one who would win my heart.
Fuck. Atmos looks at this blade. It's like, oh shit.
Atmos,
Yeah, everyone's
Atmos,
just
this is
like-
I should.
Ignatius like starts to like burn, or he starts to grow more brittle as he absorbs the flame. He's like, Atmos, this is problematic.
This is my destiny, Ignatius.
I am nodding my head very fast. This is very
This
problematic.
is my destiny, and I enter the gnome
This
zone.
is like 2 bad things.
Start
You're already in the
vibrating.
gnome zone.
I start vibrating.
You're always-
May I ask,
Uncontrollable mode.
Gnome Queen, before we do battle, what is the intended conclusion of this prophecy?
Do battle?
It's not
No,
battle.
you would be my council. The gnome council.
I will not
Did
be
you-
a
did you
council
fully
member of
ex-
a mere gnome.
Is this like
She
a
didn't-
Sonic Underground where they form the
The
council?
gnome prince.
Did she fully
The-
explain what was going on? Because she just told him what our titles
Whoa, whoa, whoa,
were.
Are you saying the queen's lover is the prince? I guess that makes sense.
Yes.
Yeah.
I don't
Because
want to
she's-
be a
because
gnome
it's a
prince. I
it's
don't
a-
want to cheat
Wait,
on my.
don't I have to kill the?
electric
Don't I have to kill the
girlfriend.
queen's lover? Isn't that
Yes,
the-
that was
that's
part of the prophecy.
Yeah, don't I have to kill the queen's lover? Gnome council.
Well, I mean, I can't really. If you're not, are you cool with being like eternally gnome, like a gnome ruler? No?
I shake my head. No, I'm in a loving relationship right now. I'm not prepared.
I don't want to be a gnome.
I'm not gonna cheat on my
You're a
girlfriend.
gnome.
You're in a relationship, huh? She snaps her fingers. Katie appears in her other hand. Huh?
Atmos, this is Grim. Get ready.
Oh shit.
You're not the
Are
only
we?
one
We haven't done
who's gained
combat in
power
so
at-
long.
You're not the only one who's gained power, Atmos. Prepare to fight.
She gets struck by lightning.
Yeah, she was in the
Yeah,
middle.
Katie.
No, yeah, she was in the middle of being struck by lightning, and she's dropped. Ah! Who is this person?
I run
She's
up
on
to
the
her and I
ground.
go on my feet and I'm like, ah!
You all have to stay here. You're the future of gnome kind.
Atmos.
How do we
Let's
get out
go.
of here?
And then Leo. Katie's looking up at you like, what, where,
I grab her by
what?
the shoulders. We gotta get
What?
out of here, man.
Why is there a giant woman here?
I gave her a prophecy and she says that I'm gonna be the gnome prince, and this is all kind of whack and going way too fast for me. So you know,
How did you even get here? What is this place? What?
Gnome Depot.
You went in Gnome Depot?
Yes.
Why would you go in Gnome Depot?
Because it's amazing.
It's so cool.
Do you guys just bolt?
Yes.
There's a giant hand coming for you.
Okay, we don't have to do the combo move anymore, Ignatius.
No, you see the hand. I need to block that hand.
Alright, and we do our sweet last combo move. He jumps, and I steam can him.
And then while I'm in the air,
You gotta have a name for that combo move.
um,
You gotta have like an anime name.
Steam.
blast.
Fuck you. You'll miss if you call it that.
Steam stream. The steam
Yeah,
stream.
steam stream. Ignatius is flying through the air. Obviously, since he saw the other two people running away, he absorbs the match into his body, and then he turns into like a corkscrew where he sticks tendrils forwards. So he's like
Oh yeah.
a projectile.
Yeah, flying through the air. Is he spinning? Is
Yeah,
that corkscrew?
he's spinning.
Whoosh, 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 whoosh. You whip past, like right in between Katie and Anemlio as you get her right in the palm. She goes, ah, shit, what? And she grabs you.
And then as soon as I hit her, I start wrapping tendrils around her.
All right. So she's lifting you up. She's trying to like crush you in her hand as you're like kind of cracking under her immense strength because she's a giant woman. Really digging in my palm.
Also, she's
Jeez.
touching me, right?
Yeah. Oh yeah. You're going to spicy mode. So as she's about to reach for the two, Anemlio and Katie, and you just kind of explode in her hand, and she's almost blown back. What the?
No gnome is going to defeat me.
What the hell? And she goes into her battle form. She pulls out a big sword from the gnome zone. It's made of gnomes. And she swipes at you. She swipes at you, and you like put a hole in your body around the sword so it doesn't hit you the whole time. She goes, who brought this here?
You fool!
You swipe at her, but it kind of just scratches her. She seems adept at combat. She's ducking and diving out of the way.
You're not
But your constant attacks are wearing her down.
I enter the gnome zone.
She's got an aura in the gnome zone. She's incredibly powerful. She's level 30 gnome. She's teched into sword combat, one-handed combat, and dancing.
Oh, fuck.
And she has 5,000 gold in her account.
I want to sever her gnome zone counterparts.
Oh, okay. You splitting it in half?
Yeah.
That's the only thing you can do. You can only split things in half. So you split her in half. And then two normal-sized women.
This is better, right?
I'm still.
This is better.
No, I'm just more
This is better.
intimidated.
What have you done? Fuck's sake. My bigness was my only power. I'm gonna have to like get a normal job. I don't know what I'm supposed to do now.
Do they talk in sync?
No, they're two different people.
No, I think they're trying to talk in sync, but it's not working.
Yeah, they go, You are too powerful.
This isn't working.
Oh, whatever. And then one of them slugs you.
Oh.
So, yeah, she gets you in the chest.
We're going to leave, Atmos. Do you think you can make it out of here, or do you need us to stay?
I have to complete the ritual, the quartering ritual. You can't.
What the fuck did he
This
just
doesn't
say?
look-
No. I'll let you leave. Just don't.
We'll let you leave.
You gnome, you fool! Your only flaw was your hubris in challenging the.
And Lord
Listen, I was a giant. My hubris has been cut in half.
Our hubris.
And it's about to be cut in half again.
No, please.
And Emilio, leave. And Atmos and I will take.
You know, I'm
Sorry,
I'm
don't-
already
I
pretty
do
far
it.
away.
Yeah.
I can't hear you.
She opens the door. Just leave, please. Don't do it. I'll let your friends leave.
Unless they wanted to stay, then.
I feel kind of bad now.
No.
I feel
No,
kind of.
no.
I feel kind of bad.
What will become of gnome kind?
The gnome shall.
Think about your implications.
The gnome shall return.
Just all for all I care.
No.
It was a stain
No.
upon the world.
No.
Mm.
Please.
What? Plus, my only use that I've ever had for one has just been used. He healed my friend. Now I don't really need a race. I don't have a use for your race collectively.
I'm like, oh, he got healed, nice. And like, he's completely normal. It's like, ah,
This is
great, it's cool.
This is some race shit, dude. I like. I'm not even really a gnome. I'm just like the leader.
Wait,
I'm
what?
just elected.
You're not a gnome? What the fuck?
I just wear the hat.
Okay, give me that hat.
uh,
Let you live if you give us the hat.
Wait, what?
Trust me.
Can I have the hat?
you aren't really the person. Yeah, you come back. You and Katie walk over. Why are we?
I lean over at her and I wear the hat.
So the hat, and you won't quarter me.
You only want one hat, right? So it's cool if I just get out of here.
We want both hats.
Both hats. What are you gonna do with two hats?
I wanna.
So
Can I have one for the trauma
We
that
want
I
both
faced?
hats.
Ignatius takes them first.
I don't know if you can handle the responsibility.
Well, responsibility. We're not. We just want the hats.
Do you want to
want
die, fool? Fork it
They're
over.
our hats now.
No, I'm not afraid of death. I'm afraid of what he can do. And she points to Atmos.
A fate worse than death.
The quartering.
I'm like sucking my thumb. It's like, ow! I cut myself. I cut myself. Ow!
He's got an
Ouchies.
owie.
Paper cut. Ow! Ugh.
You weren't even handling paper.
I was cutting paper before with my hands.
Next 30 seconds. Please feel free to quarter her.
I got you. Then I
No,
like ready my hands.
Fine.
You leader of.
Would you rather two small hats or one big hat?
Can I have a big hat?
Give me
No.
both the hats.
I-
Do not worry.
I mean,
I will.
you have getting conflicting messages here. Do you want the big
We
hat
want
or
the
small
two
hat?
small hats.
Do not listen.
Two small hats?
The two small hats will suffice.
The two small hats, okay. They both take off their hats. And they hand them over.
So Ignatius gets these two hats.
Can I have
now
one?
leave.
So
Alright.
what he does is right in front of the queen. He first of all he takes out the match and burns one of them.
Well, what the fuck, man? Those are expensive.
As he's about to burn the second one, he's like, eh, and then he gives it to Nimlio.
I put it on
As the hats
on top
are...
of my other hat.
Do you have a... Oh, yeah, you do have a
I
second
do have a
hat.
second hat.
As
It's my
the, as
mailman
the
hat.
hats are destroyed and or unused, the gnome zone fades around you, and you're just back in Home Depot. Wait. Oh, it's just the Home Depot now. There are no gnomes anymore.
Nimlio,
Have we
Atmos,
killed all the gnomes?
and Nimlio, Atmos. It seems.
Yeah, they're just dead gnomes on the floor.
No.
It seems as though we've brought about the end of a terrible reign. Gone on.
Uh,
Oh shit!
I guess I'm just two normal-sized women now.
How are you two? I'm also here. Come on.
I'm not Queen Gnome anymore. Call me Amelia.
No, you're
That's
you're
too close to my name. I am uncomfortable now.
Do you want me to change? I mean, I call me Leah.
Does that make
Okay.
me Emil? That's kind of gross.
You're Lee, and
I'm
I'm
Lee, and she's yes.
What? No, I don't want to be.
Well,
Yes.
Leah,
Okay.
It wasn't
hope-
good knowing you. I now have a
It
new
was
anxiety.
it was gnome. It was gnome knowing you.
I guess you freed me from the gnomes.
Gnomes
I
are dead.
don't-
We've killed them all.
good riddance.
Yeah, I don't
Also,
know
Jesus,
what
we
you guys
killed
had
all
against
of them.
gnomes. Like you purchased stuff from them, right? Like I don't.
Yes. My master taught me
Yes.
everything in my power to my advantage.
I'm gonna lie on the floor now.
Katie lies on the floor next to you.
Ignatius just rambles about his morals.
Yeah.
I'm still trying to
One
cut
of the
things.
Lee stays and listens, and the other one leaves. Split me in half, motherfuckers! I'm out of here. If this is the end of, I'm gonna go back to my job as taser tester.
Oh, okay.
You should
Can I
get
come
another
with you?
job.
I
Jesus
don't know.
fuck.
I don't know what other jobs there are.
Not that.
Librarian.
Not that.
What do you say, librarian? What is that? I don't know. What that is.
You sort books.
It's like being shocked, but with knowledge.
And it's more
Uh,
metaphorical.
Yeah, we have to say it in terms that she can understand.
So for the books, do they like complete a circuit that
Yeah.
A knowledge circuit in your brain.
Volts of electricity through you.
Yeah, in your
Yeah.
brain.
How do you? I don't know how to sign up for jobs that aren't being electrocuted.
We
How
can
do
do
you
that
sign up for
tonight.
jobs that are being electrocuted?
You fall into.
We could do the registration tonight.
Because I give them my resume and it's like, what? You only get shocked by things. I'll find a job that's being you shocked by things.
You are not a no.
I will. We can change your resume up a bit and not lie. That's not what I
Okay,
do.
Wait, yeah, are you allowed to do that? I don't think you can just change your resume.
No. This is a magic world. You can probably do stuff like that without being too suspicious.
Cause
Well, but they have
you
magical,
are
like,
not
truth
a
detectors.
That's true.
no.
I'll figure something out.
No.